Hey everybody, hi there, Brant here. And if you've been following me on Instagram or Facebook, you know that I have been traveling a lot, which is why I haven't been Johnny on the YouTube videos, but I want to make a quick one now just to kind of let you know what's been going on. Mostly what's been going on is I've been heads down writing a book about my travels, which were instigated by a beautiful gift given to me last Christmas by my brother, who is a pilot with American Airlines. And he basically said, you've got a year to travel on American for zero. So I took off and I've been having a blast. I'm way behind on the videos, but I'm making good progress on the book. And if you're interested in reading sample chapters, just go to my Facebook page, Dance Past Sunset, and you'll see whenever I post a chapter, you can read a draft and make comments. But for now, there's the house kitty at this Airbnb I'm staying at, which is an upgrade from the normal hostel I stay at because the price is about the same. I'm paying $20 a night for this place, and it's amazing. It's in Guanajuato, Mexico, which is an old silver mining town. And I learned about this town from two guys I follow on YouTube, and I recommend if you're interested at all in Mexico, you'll want to check them out. Their YouTube channel is called The Way We Saw It, and I love their videos, and that's where I learned about Guanajuato. And I'll just give you a quick little peek from this rooftop here where I am, of the mountains and everything in the background. And then I'll take you on a little tour of this house and up to the reservoir, which is that way where I was hanging out last night drinking a beer and watching the sunset and enjoying the music and the dance, and it's just been fabulous. So come on, let's take a tour. So we're gonna go down this very narrow spiral staircase where it helps to be both skinny and have good balance. And on that subject, I want to make a few comments. If you are wanting to travel like I do, and especially in a town like this where the streets are hilly, Porto was the same, lots of places in Europe are the same. It helps to be a good walker, to have good balance, because you're on cobblestones and you're going up crazy staircases and skinny things like that, and you really need to be paying attention to your physique and your balance. Yoga is an excellent way to do that, and strength training and working those core muscles. So all things that I try to pay attention to at my tender age of 63. I do want to also make a political statement about the environment. This is a clothesline. My mom has had one, she's 94 now, forever. And it is perhaps the simplest way to save energy. I hardly ever use a dryer. These are my clothes. And I do want to also put a plug in for my eldest daughter's new company, Young Maven, which makes these beautiful hemp garments. This is one she gave me just the other day. These are natural dyes. This is natural indigo. I don't know what this one is, but as it turns out, chemical-based dyes are one of the most toxic and polluting things on the earth. So I recommend checking out these natural clothing. This is natural hemp. So a little plug. I don't get paid for that, but thought I'd let you know. This is the house kitty Kokoska outside of this little door we're going to go through that gets us into the bedroom of the homeowner, and she gave me permission to come through here so I could get to the rooftop. And I love this Airbnb because of these amazing vine-covered windows. And we're just going to go down into the kitchen here. Kokoska's following along, and show you the kitchen, which is charming and beautiful, and a little dining area here, and then this room, which is also available for use by the guests. And look at this window. I got to go down and give you a good view of that because it goes floor to ceiling, and I just love that. This is just a charming room. Look at this window. Ooh, gotta love that. All right, so let's let Koshka take her afternoon nap here in the living room and go down to my boudoir, which is through this door. Takes you into the bathroom where you have a tiny little shower, but clean and nice. And then my room, which is also got these lovely windows. I absolutely love these. They're amazing. And this is the book, by the way, that I've been reading. Absolutely love this book and highly recommend it. It's the one that influenced me a lot in the book I'm reading. Then out into the garden and the long trek down the stairs to the street. But before we go there, let me just give you another glimpse of this mountain that's out my window. All right, so leaving my little garden Shangri-La, I'm going to go down the stairs, open this gate, and head down to the street. This is kind of a long stretch, and this is when it's good to have good balance, which comes from yoga and dance and just paying attention, because one false step on steps like these and you're gonna be a hurting pup. So I like climbing stairs because it builds leg strength and core strength, and I think those are particularly good for people in the second half of life, which I am. And by the way, I hope you're not bothered by bugs, because there are some big ones here in Mexico. That's an example of one of the ones that the cat was chasing in my room last night. So once I am on the street, I just walk down here to my coffee shop, which is very close. That's a typical little grocery store. And you'll see the balconies up above, and that's where I hang out and do my writing. Splendid. Not even 2 seconds later, I'm here, and again, up some steps to my favorite hangout here in Guanajuato, which is Cafe Tal, owned by an American guy, Rick. Nice guy. And we are here. Hola. And this is where I hang out. Right there. Yes, thank you. Muchas gracias. And here comes breakfast. Ah, yes. Gracias. Welcome to Go Mobile Tours World Headquarters in Guanajuato, Mexico. All right, so the day is over. Got some good riding done, and we are going to go out onto the street. It's about 6:30, and we're going to walk up to the reservoir. But before I get up there, I'm going to talk a little bit about this neighborhood, because it's about a 20-minute walk from what they call Historica Centro, which is the center of Guanajuato. Now, I'm going to do another video on Guanajuato, but I wanted to let you know that this part of town is a little quieter and more trees and things than center town. Holy moly, the last time I was up here, this place was hopping with people and dancing, and the restaurants were all open, the cafes were full, but for some reason, must be some kind of Catholic holiday or something. But anyway, you got a little glimpse of the reservoir at the top of the hill, and it's beautiful if you could sit down and have a beer there, but that's not gonna happen today. Whoa, that tastes good. This beer is so cold, there's a little bit of ice up in the first sip, and after that long climb uphill, and it's warm out, it tastes fantastic. Through this park, which is nice and shady. I'm about a 10-minute walk from my Airbnb at this point. So I walked around a good bit, just for fun. Came back to the old haunch, right in my own neighborhood. And I don't know what this is, but it's damn good. Cheese of some kind. So, there you go. That's a typical day. Check out my newsletter on dancepastsunset.com, and I'll see you on the road. Cheers. Go Mobile is a production of Dance Past Sunset, my podcast and blog on ways older adults can enjoy peak life experiences well into and even past their sunset years. Go Mobile is for people like me who are culturally curious, environmentally sensitive, and on a budget. So if you like to travel like I do, then subscribe to this channel and keep an eye out for related news on my Facebook page, Dance Past Sunset, or at dancepastsunset.com. And thanks for watching.